Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MLG World Finals live here from New Orleans.
Golly gee whiz.
Golly gee whiz. That pretty much sums up this series very well. OpTic Gaming going up against Team EnVyUs. OG cruising through so far. 3-0 lead. Heading over to a drift hardpoint. And to be honest with you, I think this is where EnVy get kind of put out their misery.
I don't even know, like, I don't know what to believe. I don't know what I want to have happen. Like, okay, so the cast Germany wants this to be a very competitive series and to go on, but is it even worth, like, prolonging EnVy's suffering? Because in my mind, there's no way they're able to make this comeback. Now, we've seen OpTic Gaming where they have moments where they, like, lap, stroke, whatever you want to call it. This isn't going to be one of those times. They've just been completely dominant through and through. It's never been remotely close.
In this series, almost too good.
Crimsix is too good, too.
Yeah.
They're both too good.
Yeah, when you're playing against two of not only the best players in the world, but
how weird is it to have Scump
on
the map and to not even like talk about him that much? And it's not like he's been doing a bad job, not at all. There's just
not anything to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, I don't know what to do at this point.
Got to give props to JCap though. He has really impressed.
Dude, what if EnVy 100-point clubs OpTic Gaming?
Chill out.
What if though? Like what if?
Is that a sniper rifle from
First blood and then a team kill and then a kill by Jerd. EnVy's got this in the bag.
Okay. Well then, Mr. Optimistic.
Grind.
We shall see. The double-digit, yo, it's 10-0, man. This is a blowout. This is a blowout chance.
OpTic Gaming hasn't even gotten a single point on the board, and we're 26.
You had to say it. Then you.
Seconds in.
Finally, OpTic get the points on the board. 25 seconds left, of course, of the first hardpoint comment. Nice shots from him. Just shreds through Jerd. And OpTic are about to take the lead in 3, 2, 1. And there it is.
And there it goes. EnVy looks strong off the start. Now, though, they are going to be fighting for those next spawns, of course, OpTic Gaming. Already has it completely locked down, and it looks like Formal's going to be going, well, you know, for the remaining scrap time on the hill. Meanwhile, he's on a 4 streak as well, going to be going for the 5th, and, well, of course, he's going to get it before he finally falls. Hill has rotated. OpTic Gaming now has a 12-point lead. They have control of the next hill. Karma, though, going to be the last one alive inside. The remaining players on his team do fall. He is going to get pinched out from 2 separate sides, but now his teammates are coming in support. Has one gunfight to win inside the hill. Jerd, though, going to be able to pick that one up. He's going to be inside the hill, and then, well, King Scump comes flying in.
Big props to Karma there. Stayed alive for such a long time, but his teammates so much time to rotate back towards this hard point. As OpTic now starting to build themselves a little bit of a lead. Crimsix on the hill. Should be able to pick up one. Does so. That's his 5th kill in a row as he sits at 8-3 off the break. Finally falls over to Looney now from Team EnVyUs. He's sitting at 7-5. He falls. Jerd at 8-6 on the hard point. Trying to fire down a couple of grenades. Potentially play for his life here. He's going to be challenged by Scump. Scump's going to win that gunfight every day of the week. And JCap left to potentially start to rotate. 10 seconds left.
Looney was causing problems in the hill potentially for that scrap time, but OpTic Gaming comes out on top of that one as well. JCap, of course, going to be trying to be a thorn in OpTic Gaming's side, but OpTic Gaming got the first 2 kills on that rotation. They're going to be the first ones there as well. Of course, no one stepped inside yet. Finally, Scump is going to take charge for that, but I think they are very aware of where JCap is going to be located. Formal able to win that gunfight towards the end. Goonjar starting a little bit slow. He is sitting at 3-11 despite the monster start that EnVy did have. But again, as soon as OpTic Gaming took the lead, they have yet to come close to looking backwards.
At Looney, he's going to fall over to Jerd. And a 9, picks up 1. Tries to pre-fire the window, but as you said, OpTic really trying to get a lot of momentum in this game. You can see that lead that started to develop 72-37. Jerd desperately trying to pick up more kills. So, just with 1 kill to his name so far, finally does fall. And it's going to be Formal jumping into that hard point, 11-9. No one really standing out statistically in this game for OpTic so far, Chance, but all in all, good team effort.
Yeah, without a doubt. All players on the team positive right now. Of course, well, Scump was on the even margin, then he was able to get to positive, then he falls right back down to even. Nonetheless, though, EnVy does have the early rotations for the next. Still, potentially they could get a decent, well, Karma picks up 2. JCap is going to win the gunfight in the back, but everyone else on JCap's team was able to fall in that situation, and OpTic Gaming breaks through in 10 seconds.
Yep. Goon and Cap struggling a little bit off the break, and that really is the difference in the scoreline when everyone else on OpTic is pretty much roughly the same. A little bit of slack on the EnVy side. Can easily be picked up, though. JCap's had a wonderful event thus far. And definitely more than capable of stepping up in the second side of this hardpoint drift game, 53-108. Scoreline being reduced now as Jerd is on this hard point. For Team EnVyUs, still 19 seconds left. He goes for the stomp, misses, turns around, should be able to pick the kill. No! Stun grenades and grenades causing the flinch, and he will instantly fall. Karma having a great game, 16-11. One of the best statistical performances we've seen him put up all day.
Gotta give props to Looney in that regard as well. 18-3. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. I'm just trying to flow through it. Karma, though, gonna be able to shut him down. Karma, of course, trying to make the argument that he can get more kills than Looney on Drift. Hard point. It's gonna be close. At least that seems the way this time. Of course, Formal, though, able to pick up 2 in the kill feed. Formal been playing pretty well the whole time. We've said that a few times. We're gonna say it some more. Of course, though, the rotation is coming in. It is quite a huge battle going down. Formal was able to pick up another 2, though. You see Karma's on your screen trying to rotate over as well. Meanwhile, Formal's picking up even more kills. Crimsix shows up as well. Crimsix just there doing everything. Formal's on a 5 streak. He gets shut down. Scump's in the hill, just doing hill stuff.
Things, yeah.
Like,
he's just sitting there. The Avalanche is going to come in. Crimp on a 3 streak, looking to excel and expand to a 4. Not going to happen. Formal, though, just going to wait for the Avalanche to complete. 142 to 73, and maybe a little too weak right there. Gunjar, no, he is in the hard point. Now 4 Team EnVyUs with that bow long range, and a couple of windy shots come out. Nothing too impressive. Jerd gets a 3-piece though. Hello. Let's have a look at exactly where he is. That was actually rather impressive from the Irishman.
Without a doubt, this is the hill that they got the hot start on. Well, it fell apart after 30 seconds, but nonetheless, they are going to be the first one in. Once again, they are going to have to pick up quite a few up. Okay, Formal shuts that down pretty quick. Of course, the fight's still going on. Karma's going to show up. Looney able to get a 2-piece again. Looney's been playing phenomenal. He's sitting at 25-18, leading the lobby by quite a decent margin. All of 3 total kills because Crimsix is 22-17. Nonetheless, though, trying to milk some hill time while doing that. Able to get that defend, gets the kill on Scump. Formal, of course, again, in that more or less similar situation we saw at the start of this hill, able to shut that player down. Jerd, though, going to be in the hill. That is 3 down in favor of Envy. Chiseling away at this lead. They are certainly starting to make it interesting.
They are indeed. Gunjar now on your screens. Picks up 1. Pre-fires across. Can't find anyone else. Scumpy now on this hard point. Starting to build that lead again. Final 10 seconds of scrap time. Should give them around about a 50-point lead. Just shy of. Scump does a great job of staying alive, and the challenge comes in from Envy right at the very end. Still trying to fight for those spawns. And there's going to be a big gunfight any second now. Crim should spot Jerd in the distance. Jerd's going to fall, though. That's Formal that cleans him up. And I think if OpTic Gaming can get a little bit more momentum on this hill, I think this could potentially be game over.
Well, Envy making a strong push, trying to get inside. Of course, Formal going to be hanging outside the hill. He's been on point. He was able to pick up 2. JCap does shut him down. JCap picking up 2 with 2 different weapons while in the process of doing scopes. Got Scorp, Scump, Scorp. Someone going to be leading the charge right now for OpTic Gaming, trying to get inside the hill. Gunjar was able to pick up 2, but Scorpion was able to get 2 as well. And again, OpTic Gaming more or less been in complete control, not only the entire game, but also this hill. Fortunately, though, team kill does come in, and that is going to give Envy a little bit of breathing room. JCap picking up 2 does not hurt the situation at all. Still, though, they are down by 42 points. They're going to need quite a bit of time on the next few hills, and OpTic Gaming obviously are not going to be intent on letting that happen. Also, Looney, who was previously leading the lobby, got overtaken by Formal.
Looking at Gunjar, currently on your screens, 20 and 26. Desperately trying to bring EnVyUs back into this game, 185 to 133. Less than 3 minutes left to go. Chance. Can EnVyUs do it? Pick up that first map win in the series. It's going to be tough, but comeback is on, and Looney is on this hard point. He's an explosive SMG player. Can go on a streak at any second. Find that first kill, and he gets shut down. Jerd challenges. He's going to fall. Is Gunjar or JCap in a position to challenge it once again? Doesn't look like it. OpTic Gaming again, starting to build that lead.
40-point difference between these 2 teams. OpTic Gaming, though, already pushing it towards that 50 margin. Gunjar trying to come in from the side, gets shut down by none other than Formal. Jerd, of course, coming in from the side as well, gets the trade. Gonna go for the second. Scumpco gonna be able to trade that kill as well. Looney picking up kills with the nades, and he is gonna be able to get inside that hill once again, but of course, only 8 seconds left on it, and the scrap time not gonna make much of a difference. Envy has to win that rotation battle as well, because again, they are running out of time. Just under 2 minutes left in this match, and again, this isn't do or die for them in terms of the entire tournament, but the series right now, OpTic Gaming obviously in favor, 3-0 in map counts, and Envy can't afford to lose another.
Yep. 206 to 160. It really is do or die time now for Team EnVyUs for their winners bracket life. Of course, if they do lose here, it isn't tournament over. They would go down into that losers bracket where they could still make a potential run, but they are on this hard point now, and it's going to be JCap starting to mount this comeback. They need a lot of this time, Chance. This whole 30 seconds here would be massive for them. Brings them straight back into the game. Sis comes in. So far, EnVy doing a good job of slaying OpTic off. Jacob has to go big though. Challenge comes in from Karma. He's able to clean one up. Small come in. And unfortunately, he just gets flooded. But Jerd in a great position to trade. And honestly, EnVy is doing this, Chance. Beautiful play coming in from King Jerd.
Yeah, Goonjar and Looney both picked it up quite a bit.
I can't believe it.
Jerd now on a 3-streak. JCap even was able to get quite a bit of hill time. So dominating performance early on from OpTic Gaming, though. It is now within 10 points going into the final hill. Of course, OpTic Gaming is going to be the first ones there. EnVy, though, going to be very quick to head over there. Karma, though, in the back, watching that flank. Looks like he's going to get the stick and the kill. That's 3 down in their favor. Jerd going to be the first one leading the charge for EnVy, but they don't have much time to work with. They got to make a move fast.
There's no one on the hill. Karma jumps in. Goon's going to be coming from the opposite side. Karma's going to get pinched. Beautiful pick. Can he turn? Oh, Karma, no. Finally falls. JCap on the hard point. He drops as well. Scumpy, he's going to go down. Crimsix left on the hard point with 25 seconds left. That is going to be GG. OpTic Gaming do just enough, and they beat their rivals, Team EnVyUs, with a clean sweep, 4 games to 0 here in the best of 7.
Without a doubt, gotta, tip your cap to him. They played phenomenally the entire time. Formal, of course, gonna be the player on your screen that was able to get that 40 bomb, finishing at 40 and 30. Unless he does something in the next 2 seconds. Crimsix, also phenomenal series. The S&D is pretty much just what he owned, as well as the uplink, but through and through, OpTic Gaming looking pretty good, bouncing back in a, amazing fashion from what they were doing on Friday.
Yep. A lot better today, that is for sure.
Do they get better going into Sunday?
Yes.
You honestly think they get better than this?
Exactly what OpTic Gaming do. As the weekends progress, they just get better and better, and then by Sunday, you really do have them in full force. And I think I have a lot of confidence knowing that FaZe, the biggest rivals, the team they haven't been able to beat since the roster was formed, they're in the losers bracket. They have a lot of Call of Duty to play. What are the chances FaZe could beat OpTic Gaming 2 events in a row in a double best of 7? Not that likely.
Not if OpTic Gaming plays like that. If they play like that, I would be tough to see that they drop maybe more than a single map. But again, they're going to have to bring it on Sunday as well. I'm also definitely interested as well in seeing more of EnVy. They were able to beat Elevate. They looked incredibly good yesterday. They weren't able to bring it to the table in this series, but hey, maybe they can bounce back, make a loser's bracket run. You never know what's going to happen on a Sunday. That's what makes Call of Duty such an interesting sport, all about who shows up on what day.
We have a thank you best play from that series, which is going to be of this man, Crimsix, on your screen. Such a fantastic player. He just goes off on a huge rampage. I mean, you said Search and Destroy. Hey, he was on a 9 streak. He had an ace in the Search and Destroy. But really, a huge factor for OpTic Gaming. His leadership as well is something which is so important. Yes, he's not captain of the team, but when it comes to strategy and tactics, he really is the mastermind behind the whole operation of OpTic Gaming. Fantastic player, as I said, but really excited to see him on Championship Sunday. That was when he was just like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what are you doing? Just so talented, Chance. So talented. And when you have a player like that on your team, it really does make everything significantly easier. But honestly, when it comes to OG tomorrow, what are your thoughts?
I think they're definitely, it's clear they're going to make it to the finals. I don't see any way they're going to get beat. Elevate, granted, they did look phenomenal against Denial. I guess if they can bring that to the table, but again, if OpTic is able to play like they just did, that would earn the spot as best team in the game, without a doubt. You can't shut that down, but again, that's what they have to bring to the table, because we've seen it before. OpTic Gaming doesn't always show up and bring that type of game. Yeah,
I think come tomorrow, Championship Sunday, it's going to be a fantastic day here at the MLG Finals. All the action kicks off at 9:45 a.m. local time, of course. Yeah, no, it's going to be a long day, Chance, but you love it. You absolutely love it. The Call of Duty action has been phenomenal so far, and it's only going to get better. See you guys tomorrow morning.